And how do you build trust? You build it by doing what you say you're going to do. And that proof to get that belief that we were talking about, that takes time, right? And I also talk about the trust appears differently. We've got 5 generations in the workplace right now. And that trust means different things to different people. It's complicated, is the best way I'll describe it, but foundational to the work that needs to be done.
Talk to me a little bit more about the 5 generations and trust. It almost maybe seems a little bit counterintuitive, like trust would just be a universal human characteristic, right? Or perception. We either have it or we don't. And maybe it's personalized down to the individual, but I haven't heard anybody say that it's different by generation. Talk me through that a little bit.
Yeah, again, 5 generations in the workplace. And you think about where the world is today, but for the baby boomers, trust was a handshake, right? And it's not that anymore. People don't even work in the same places a lot of the times because we live in a society of instant gratification. So trust is built more differently with your millennial workforce, right? But I think it's just about thinking about what do your demographics look like, and then what do they need to hear? How do they need to hear the message? Does it come across in different ways? How can you build a coalition or a champion network to help with that belief or affinity with different segments of the audience that when you look at it by different generations? So I just think that those are dimensions when you do exercises like stakeholder assessment for change implementation. People don't think about those types of dimensions that go down by rank of the organization. And I always challenge people to look at it a little bit differently and think about where the resistance is going to be from that generational standpoint. And then when you think later on, like technology, this is coming together when you think about different generations, how they adopt technology and how can you earn their trust. And that's some of the questions that you ask, and that formulates all of your change plan. I really feel like that stakeholder assessment, if you do it right, is the key to getting the plan right.